Going on, everybody? Uh, Again, getting a late start. It's about 1:30. Cut some wires so I can run for the distributor wiring. Um, don't know if I'll get to it right away. I do have to run to Longview and get my kid. So probably gonna take some time. I might work on it today. Get at least the distributor wiring done, and probably the fuel injector wire ran, probably not hooked to the ECU. I'm kind of excited. I got Forza 7 the Ultimate Edition today, thanks to my wife. So might just game out on that, show you guys some of that if you haven't seen it already. I'm kind of excited they brought the CRX back. So anyways, let's get it. So I got the distributor wires wired into the distributor. I ran out of solder, so I just did a temporary solution, wired them together just so I can see if I wired them right and it starts. If it does, then tomorrow I will go buy some more solder and get those soldered and heat shrunk and make it look a little better. I'm following the harness down with my wires, that way, you know, that OEM look. I'll go down here and then I will go into the cabin of the car and wire them to the ECU. Not really been working on it much today. Had to drive to town, like I said, and get the kid. She was at her grandparents for the weekend, so that was kind of nice. That helped me get what you have seen so far done. Yeah, I'm going to keep plugging away at it for probably another hour, see how much I can get done. Still got, do dinner and all that stuff. It is getting... So I'm not sure if you can see it that well, but I made kind of a sub harness for my injectors. I just found a clip off of the old harness, cut the wires long enough to where I could use them. Works out pretty well. I'll get those wired in right now, get the injectors wired, and then we should be getting pretty good on time. Distributor's wired up. I pushed the wires through the firewall. As you've seen at the end of the time lapse, I had broke the starter little slide-on wire. I'm guessing. Good morning, YouTube world, and back to this wagon. I kind of slacked out yesterday. Didn't feel too great, but I did get the injector wiring done. I got my reverse lights wired. I got the temp sensor, whatever sensor is right here. I don't really know what it is, that little plug next to it. The distributor wires are ran. I need to go ahead and wrap this all up, make it look a little better. I did find out what that stupid ball was, wherever it is. This ball right here that was on my firewall, it went to the cruise control. I don't know if it was factory or maybe an option for this cruise control. Let's see if it'll focus up here. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if it was factory or not. It looks pretty factory, but I also have this option here on the car that I know is a factory option, so I'm wondering if that is part of the cruise control that I had. But it was a no power steering car. Anyways, so today I'm going to go underneath, do the axles and the shift linkage. Easy stuff. So I wanted to show you guys, there's a lot of different ways to tighten your axle, especially if you're by yourself like I am. I just get a screwdriver that fits in the slot right here. There's little slots in the rotor. I just slide that up in there, use the caliper, and give her a good tug down. That usually works. It's kind of hard to do while you're holding the camera and this. There we go. Like I said, just give her a good go down. I don't know the torque spec, but I weigh 180. I go until it don't move no more. Then I'm gonna bang the notch in. Got the valve cover on. Kind of did a little design on it there. I think it looks pretty cool. It's a little custom touch under the hood. Looks kind of wavy, but it's not. It's just how it looks, I guess. That one kind of sticks up a little bit. Anyways, enough about that. Battery tray's in. Battery tray is in. Starter is in. Connected to fuse box. All the wiring's connected. Still need to clean this area up, but not too worried about it. I want to make sure it starts before I start customizing any more than that. Like I said previously, the axles are in. From what I heard, EG axles fit as long as you take the dust shield out. Well, both dust shields are out. Now that the axles are tight, they turn freely. Now that they are tight, I cannot turn them by hand, so I'm guessing that information I received was inaccurate. So tomorrow I'm going to either pick and pull or O'Reilly's, AutoZone, whatever has them cheapest, and buy brand new axles with a warranty, I guess. And probably before I do that, we are going to try and start it. The wiring is pretty close to done. I have 2 wires to connect inside the car, plug the jumper harness in, and plug in the ECU, put the battery in, header. Don't need a radiator just to start it. First startup of the Z6 swapped wagon. Jumper harness installed.
Start, let's do this.
Jumper harness installed. I have fuel pump. Super loud. That thing is stupid loud.
Jesus Christ, that's loud.
But then again, it is only the top half of the header.